I'm kind of confused as to why they're so scared. I mean, I feel like we're gonna get into this a little bit probably as well, but I don't think that Elon Musk is some, Donald Trump type of character. He's not a conservative. He has some conservative ideas, but he's not a Republican, I wouldn't say. So I'm not
Mm-mm.
sure why they're so scared. A lot of people have been labeling him as a transphobe, which I really haven't seen any evidence for in any of the things that he's done. So I don't like I've seen the outrage, but I'm wondering where it's really coming from, other than the fact that he doesn't maybe subscribe to everything the left does, and that might scare them a little, but it's not like he's some far right figure.
Yeah, it's like the same people who think that Joe Rogan is a far right figure. Like Elon Musk and Joe Rogan are not far right. I'm not even sure that they're right. I think they're free thinkers, and maybe that's what scares these people. You know, there was a tweet where someone said fire 12 floors of employees, and Elon Musk said exactly. And then he talked about turning the Twitter headquarters into a homeless shelter. So, I mean, clearly, like he's not going to stand down to the employees at Twitter. And I don't know if they just have subscribed so much to the left's anti-speech movement that they just feel so threatened by the thought of someone who advocates for free speech having a say in what the company does. Elon Musk tomorrow could turn around and buy 50% of the company and could reinstate Trump and do all kinds of things. And yeah, I guess it scares them that much. It just blows my mind. I couldn't imagine being that scared of free speech.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's really any other way to interpret it other than they just don't want free speech. I don't think that there's really another thing you can say. Even if you believe that Elon Musk is a transphobe, which again, I don't see any evidence for, but even if you believe that, Elon Musk is just explicitly free speech. So he's not the kind of guy who's going to go on there and say, you cannot talk about trans people. You cannot talk about transgender surgery. All he's going to say is, we talk about transgenderism on this end. We're going to talk about it on this end too. If you want to tweet that Rachel Levine is a man or whatever it was that the Babylon Bee tweeted that got them banned, you can do that. If you want to tweet that people can change their gender whenever they want, you can also do that. Like, he's not going to ban either side of the argument. So the only explanation to me is that the leftist employees at Twitter, their argument is so weak that they don't even want the other side to be able to make their argument because they know that they'll lose. They would rather their argument be the only one because that's the only way that they can get through.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think you're totally right. Twitter, it should work where both sides make an argument and the better argument wins. That's just how it should be. But in recent days, we've seen the Babylon Bee be banned from Twitter. We saw Tucker Carlson get banned from Twitter. We saw Charlie Kirk get banned from Twitter, all for saying factual statements. It was just the fact that the woke employees at Twitter disagreed with what those accounts had to say. So, and like I said, I think the right needs to realize just how much of a threat the Elon Musk is to the left. Think about what happens if Trump gets reinstated to Twitter. Think about if all the restrictions get lifted off. The left has gotten so used to controlling big tech, controlling Twitter, controlling the speech and narrative that is on this platform. I think if all of that gets removed and they have to just fight the war of ideas, they're going to lose. And November is going to be even worse than it already is for them.